So today we are going to study the new point related to the chapter rotational dynamics. Let us consider another important article that is called as conical pendulum. Okay. Another very important article, conical pendulum. Pendulum, it is a heavy point mass. Pendulum, it is a heavy point mass to which one end of the string is attached. What do we understand by pendulum? Pendulum, it is a heavy point mass to which one end of the string is attached, whereas the another end of the string is supported by a rigid support. Okay. Whenever we revolve the pendulum in a horizontal form, when we revolve the pendulum in a horizontal form, it is observed out that at that time the pendulum describes a horizontal circular motion. At that time, the pendulum describes a horizontal circular motion, whereas the string forms a cone-like structure. Whenever the pendulum revolves in a horizontal form, at that time we observe that the pendulum describes horizontal circular motion, whereas the string describes a cone-like structure called as conical pendulum. Okay, let us consider in the figure h be the height of a pendulum, l is the length of the string. Okay, O be the central point of a pendulum, R be the radius. Okay, whenever the pendulum revolves, it makes a certain angle theta. It makes certain angle theta. Okay, we know that. Let us consider whenever the pendulum or whenever the bob, whenever the metallic sphere is rotating, at that time its a weight mg acting vertically downward. Very simple concept. Watch it carefully, listen carefully, and pay the full mental concentration here. Whenever the pendulum is revolving about its own axis in a horizontal form, at that time its a weight mg acting vertically downward, and at that time a tension generates in the string. At that time tension generates in the string, but the tension is resolved into two components. One is T0 cos theta, another is called as T0 sin theta. Here the tension, it is divided, it is resolved into two components, T0 cos theta, T0 sin theta. What do we understand by this component? How it is seems the component T cos theta or T0 cos theta, it is acting like a vertical component. It is acting like a vertical component and it is useful to balances the weight. That's why we can write it as mg, equation number 1. We can write it as mg. Why mg? Because it is balancing the weight. Another component T0 sin theta. What is its position? The component T0 sin theta, it is acting as a horizontal component directed towards the center. It is acts like a horizontal component and is directed towards the center. That's why centripetal force is required. Mathematically can be written as mr omega square. Equation number 7. What do we understand by conical pendulum? Pendulum, it is a heavy point mass called as metallic sphere, called as a bob. Okay, called as a bob, to which one end of the string is attached, another end of the string is supported by a rigid support. Okay, whenever we revolve the pendulum in a horizontal form, at that time it is observed out that the pendulum describes a horizontal circular motion, whereas the string describes a cone-like structure called as conical pendulum. In the figure, O be the center of the pendulum, H be the height of the pendulum from the suspension, L is the length of the string. L is the length of the string. Whenever the pendulum revolves, it makes certain angle theta. Okay. Whenever the pendulum is revolving, at that time its weight mg, it is acting vertically downward and it applies certain tension to the string. But the tension is divided into two components, T0 cos theta, T0 sin theta. T0 cos theta acts like a vertical component. T0 sin theta, it acts like horizontal component. Vertical component T0 cos theta, it balances the weight. So T0 cos theta is equal to mg. T0 sin theta, it is directed towards the center. Centripetal force is required, helps to perform circular motion. That's why T0 sin theta is equal to mr omega is dividing equation. Dividing equation 2 by 1. Then what happens here? T0 sin theta upon T0 cos theta is equal to mr omega square upon mg. T0 gets cancelled. Also gets cancelled. What remains here? Sin theta upon cos theta is equal to r omega square upon g. It can also be written as r omega square upon g is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Okay. Equation number 3. Let us consider from the geometry of figure. From the geometry of figure. From this triangle, that is sin theta is equal to what we can write here? From a figure, sin theta is equal, that is opposite upon hypotenuse, that is r upon l. R upon l. Nothing is there. One taking cross product. What we can write? That is r is equal to l sin theta. Okay. We know that. This is the important point. So we are marking it by star symbol. We know that the bob, the metallic sphere, the pendulum is performing horizontal circular motion, or it is revolving, and to revolve it requires a certain time period. That's why period of a pendulum represented by the factor t, that is t is equal to 2 pi by omega, that we have the previous information. Okay, t is equal to 2 pi by omega. Okay, now see here carefully that this periodic time, and also we know that this is about the periodic pendulum, that is t is equal to pi by omega, or can also be written as, or omega is equal to, we can write that is omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Now how it occurs here? See carefully, watch it carefully, that see here, put the value of r, we have the information, put the value of r in 3. From equation 3, what we can write, r is nothing but L sin theta, so L sin theta into omega square upon g is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. What happens? Both sides sin theta is there. Cut it. Sin theta gets cancelled. What remains? L omega square upon g is equal to 1 upon cos theta. Okay? Or by taking cross product, L omega square cos theta is equal to g, or omega square is equal to g upon L cos theta. Omega square is equal to g upon L cos theta, or omega is equal to under root g upon L cos theta. Another important point, star point, we have got the value of omega. We can write it here. In equation number 4, we can write t is equal to 2 pi by omega. So put it here. Put omega from here. Yes, here. Put omega in 4. Put the value of omega in equation number 4. What we can write? See carefully. That is t is equal to 2 pi omega. Okay, that is under root g upon L cos theta. G upon L cos theta, or can also be written as that is t is equal to 2 pi. When this under root g upon L cos theta goes to numerator, it becomes L cos theta upon g. Okay, so this is the general formula for period of a conical pendulum. Okay, it is said that the period, it is the reciprocal of frequency. So can also be written as, that is frequency L is equal to, we can write L is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under g upon L cos theta. This is the another important formula for frequency of conical pendulum. Okay. So what do you understand by conical pendulum? Pendulum, it is a heavy point mass to which one end of the string is attached, another end of the string is supported by rigid support. Okay, revolve the pendulum in a horizontal form. At that time, the pendulum describes horizontal circular motion, whereas the string describes a cone-like structure called as conical pendulum. In the figure, h be the height of the pendulum, L is the length of the string, R is the radius. Whenever the pendulum revolves, it makes a certain angle theta. Okay. Whenever pendulum is performing horizontal circular motion, it's a weight mg acting vertically downward and tension applied to the string. But the tension is divided into two components, T0 cos theta, T0 sin theta. T0 cos theta acts like vertical component, T0 sin theta it acts like horizontal component. The vertical component it is useful to balances the weight. That's why T0 cos theta is equal to mg. T0 sin theta directed towards the center. That's why T0 sin theta is equal to mr omega square. Dividing 2 by 1, we get finally sin theta by cos theta is equal to r omega square by g. Or can also be written as r omega square upon g is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Okay, let us consider in another form from the figure. Sin theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse, that is r upon l. Put it here. So we got r is equal to l sin theta. Now, since the pendulum is revolving, to revolve it requires certain time period. So t is equal to 2 pi by omega. From equation 3, we can obtain the value of omega, that is put r l sin theta, omega square upon g sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta gets cancelled. L omega square by g 1 upon cos theta, or taking cross product L omega square cos theta is equal to g, or omega square is equal to g upon L cos theta. Omega is equal to under root g by L cos theta. Put the value of omega in equation 4. We get t is equal to 2 pi under root g upon L cos theta. This is the required formula for period of conical pendulum. Since period it is the reciprocal of frequency, so we can write n is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root g upon L cos theta. That's watch it carefully.